Om Shri Sai Ram. In the last session, we solved problems on finding inverse of a matrix using elementary row operations. In this session also, we have to do some more problems on inverse of a matrix, and also we will do a miscellaneous exercise as well. And today we are going to solve the problems which are appeared in previous year examinations. And we have problem finding inverse of the matrix using elementary transformation. Here they did not mention a particular row or column transformation to find inverse of a matrix, just they have given to use elementary transformation, and they have given a matrix A is equal to 1 3 2 7. See, in examination they are going to give only 2 by 2 matrix for 3 mark question. They will not give 3 by 3 order 3 by 3 matrix in the examination. They will give only 2 by 2 matrix. So, here I am going to use elementary row operations to find inverse of a matrix. See, while using row transformation, we know that A is equal to I A, and we keep on applying the row transformation till we get I is equal to B A, where matrix B becomes inverse matrix of A. Understand? So, that we already discussed. Now, while doing elementary row operations, see R1 is 1 3 and R2 elements are 2 7. See, the corresponding element of 1 is 2. Similarly, the corresponding element of 2 is 1. Here also the corresponding element of 7 is 3, and similarly the corresponding element of 3 is 7. You just remember that while doing row operations. Okay. While doing column operation, I will tell that in the next problem. So, we will see, I want to make this RHS side as identity matrix of order 2 by 2, and the other side will become inverse of that matrix. So, what is matrix A? 1 3 2 7 is equal to, we have to take identity matrix of same order whatever the matrix of A has. So, 1 0 0 1 into A. So, now I want to make this element 0. So, what is this element? 2, and what is the corresponding element is 1. So, I have to multiply something for R1 to make this element 0. What is that? So, here I am going to apply R2 as R2 minus 2 times of what? R1. Okay. So, now what is R2 here? 2 minus 2 times R1. What is the corresponding element of 2? 1. So, what is the answer here? 2 minus 2, that becomes 0. So, we will write that here. So, first row does not change because we are not applying any operation for R1, whereas we are applying for R2. So, what about this element? If you apply this operation, it will become 0. Similarly, another element we have in R2. What is that? 7. So, 7, R2 is 7 minus 2 times of R1. What is the corresponding element of this? 3. So, what is this? 7 minus 6. What is that? 1, which is equal to, so here also R1 which is as it is, and what about R2? R2 is R2 minus 2 times of R1. R2 is here 0 minus 2 times of R1. What is that? Minus 2, and here R2 is 1 minus 2 times of the corresponding element is 0. So, what is that? 1 times A. Now, this thing is over. Now, coming to R1. Now, I want to make this element as 0. So, if you wanted to make this element is 0, look at the corresponding element here. So, what is the corresponding element of 3, which is 1. So, I have to multiply 3 for this, and I can subtract from this, so that I will get 0 here. So, what is that? R1 is R1 minus 3 times of R2. Okay. So, what about this? See, I am not applying for R2 which is remains as it is, and what is R1? R1 is 1 minus 3 times of R2. What is 3 times of R2? R2 corresponding element is 0. So, that it will becomes 1 only, it will become 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. And similarly, for this element, here R1 is 3 minus 3 times of R1. What is the corresponding element here? 1. So, 3 minus 3, it will get 0. So, which is equal to, here we are applying for R1, not for R2. R2 remains as it is on RHS side as well. So, now what about R1? See, R1 is 1 minus 3 times of R2. What is R2 here? Minus 2. What is this? 1 plus 6, which is 7. Okay. And here, and what about this element? R1 is 0. Okay. Minus 3 times of R2 is 1. So, what is that? Minus 3 into A. Look at LHS. LHS is 1 0 and 0 1, which is identity matrix, and this becomes I is equal to B times of A, where B is the the inverse matrix of A. Therefore, what is A inverse? A inverse is 7 minus 3 minus 2 1. This is the inverse of the given matrix A. Till now, we solved finding A inverse of a matrix using row transformation. So, we can use column transformation also, you will get the same answer. So, now we shall do this by using elementary column transformation. So, here the given matrix is this. While using elementary column operations, I will write that as A times I, where I is the identity matrix and A represents the given matrix. Here, see, while applying the column transformation, one thing we should observe here, C1 here, what are the elements of C1 here is 1 and 2, and elements of C2 is minus 2 and 1. Okay. The corresponding element of 1 is minus 2 and the corresponding element of 2 is 1, as well as the corresponding element of 1 is 2 and corresponding element of minus 2 is 1 while doing the column transformation. If you wanted to use a row elementary transformation, so the corresponding elements are this, okay, as we discussed earlier. So, now I am going to use column transformation to get the inverse of this matrix. So, what is A? 1 minus 2, 2, 1. We have to apply the sequence of elementary column operations to get I is equal to some matrix B times I, not I, sorry, A. Okay. So, that gives the B gives the inverse matrix of that. So, we will sequentially we have to apply the column transformation. So, what is A? Do not write A here. So, and what is I? Which is 1 0 0 1. Now, I want to make this 0 and I wanted to make this is 0. Okay. So, in C1 I want to make this element as 0. What is the corresponding element here? 1. So, how are we going to make that is C1 tending to, so already 2 is there, C1 minus 2 times of what? C2. Okay. So, this becomes, here we are applying for C1 not for C2. So, C2 becomes as it is. So, now you apply for C1. What is C1 here? 1 minus 2 times corresponding element is minus 2. What is this? 1 plus 4, which is 5. So, the element is 5. And here, what about this element? Here C1 is 2 minus 2 times of C2. What is the corresponding element is 1. 2 minus 2 becomes 0 equal to A times. So, C2 is as it is, since we are not applying that any operation on C2, we are applying on C1. So, C1 here is 1 minus 2 times of C2, corresponding element here 0. So, 1. Similarly, for this C1 is 0 minus 2 times of C2. What is C2 here? 1. 0 minus 2, which is minus 2. Okay, next I want to make this 0. Here negative element is there and what is the corresponding element is 5. So, now I wanted to multiply C2 by 5 and I have to multiply C1 by 2. So, here only we can get that. So, now I am going to apply on C2. C2 is 2 times of C1 plus, I want to make this 0, already negative is there, that is why I am adding it, otherwise I will subtract it. So, 5 times of C2. Okay. So, now C2 is say C1 is same since we are not applying, and what is C2? C2 here, look at here. So, C2 2 times of C1, what is C1? 5. Okay. Plus 5 times of C2, what is C2? Minus 2. So, plus 10 minus 10 gets 0, and similarly for this element 2 times of C1, what is C1? 0 we have, plus 5 times of C2, what is C2 here? 1, what is this? 5. Okay. So, what is the answer? Here we are going to have 5, which is equal to, see, similarly here C1 is as it is, and what about C2? C2 is 2 times of C1. C1 is what? 1 plus 5 times of C2. What is C2 here? 0. So, what is that? 2. Okay. And here 2 times of C1. 2 times of C1 is what? Minus 2 plus 5 times of C2. What is C2? 1. So, what is this? Minus 4 plus 5. What is the answer? 1. Okay. Into A. Now, look at in C1 we have 5, in C2 also we have 5. I will apply C1 as C1 divided by 5, and simultaneously I am going to apply C2 as well. C2 also, in C2 also we have 5, we have to divide it by 5. So, that is C2 divided by 5. So, that we can get. So, I am dividing, see, I am applying the operation on C1 as well as C2. I am going to apply for both. Okay. C1 is 5 here, 5 by 5 is 1, 0 by 5 is 0. Okay. And here C2 by 5, 0 by 5 is 0, and 5 by 5 is 1, which is equal to A times. See, now we are applying this C1 by 5, that is 1 by 5, and minus 2 by 5, and here 2 by 5, since C2 is also C2 by 5, that is the operation we have. So, 1 by 5. So, now this is the inverse matrix of this one. Therefore, we can write A inverse is 1 by 5, 2 by 5, minus 2 by 5, and 1 by 5. See, you can use elementary row operation also, you will get the same answer. So, what you are going to have? A into A inverse is identity matrix, that is from the definition of invertible matrix. See, the next problem is 1 minus 1 2 3, which is appeared in the last examination. We are going to find the inverse of this matrix using a row transformation. So, that can be, we know that A is equal to I times A. What is A? 1 minus 1 2 3. I is the identity matrix 1 0 0 1 into A. So, now as usual you know that we need to make this 0 and we need to make this 0, and this diagonal element should be 1. So, now what is that? Now, I am going to apply on R2. R2 is 2 and 3. First you look at this element, here we have 2 and the corresponding element is 1. So, obviously which is R2 minus 2 times of what? R1. So, that is R1 is as it is, you write it as it is since we are not applying. So, now what is R2? 2 minus 2 times of R1. What is R1? 1. So, 2 minus 2 becomes 0, and here R2 is 3 minus 2 times of R1. What is R1? Minus 1. What is this? 3 plus 2. What is 3 plus 2? 5 equal to, see here R1 is as it is 1 0, and what about R2? R2 is 0 minus 2 times of R1 is 1. So, minus 2, and similarly R2 is 1 minus 2 times of 0, which is 1. into A. So, next here R1, see R1, now I want to make this element 0, look at the corresponding element is 5, here already minus is there. So, I wanted to multiply this with 5 and I can add with R2, then it will become 0. So, what is that? So, R2 plus 5 times of R1. Okay. So, now R2 is as it is 0, 5, first you write that, otherwise it will get confused for you. So, now what is R2 is 0 plus 5 times of R1, what is this? 5. So, put it here. So, next what is R2? 5 plus 5 times of R1 minus 1, what is this? 0. So, similarly on the other side. So, now here R2 is as it is 2 1. Now, what about R1? What is the operation here? This one, R2 is minus 2 plus 5 times of R1 is 1. So, what is this? 3. So, write down here, and next R2 is 1 plus 5 times of 0, what is that? 1. So, now here in R1 also we have 5, in R2 also we have 5, we have to make it 1 by dividing it by 5, R1 divided by 5 and R2 is, I am applying simultaneously R2 divided by 5. So, what you are going to have is, so this becomes 1 0 and 0 1 equal to, see R1 is 5 divided by 5 is 5 divided by 5, okay. And here R1 is again, R1 is 5 0, do not confuse here and here corresponding elements for this kind of operation, okay. So, we are multiplying 1 by 5 for R1 as well as 1 by 5 for R2, okay. So, now here this becomes 3 divided by 5, 1 divided by 5, and similarly for R2 minus 2 divided by 5 and 1 divided by 5 times A. See, now this becomes, therefore, what is inverse matrix here? A inverse is 3 by 5, 1 by 5, minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 5. See, this is the inverse matrix of the given matrix A. See, so we have to do more problems on this, practice this kind of examples. Definitely you will get a 3-mark question in the examination, which is 3.4, exercise 3.4. So, solve all the problems except 3 by 3 matrix. So, 3 by 3 matrix won't given because which is lengthiest problems, it won't be for 3 marks, and also they won't give for 5 marks. Okay. Now, next we are going to start miscellaneous problems. The problem is the matrix A is given, and another we have to prove that A power n is equal to whatever they have given here, and n represents the positive integer. So, the values of n takes 1, 2, 3 and so on. Here A is this and A power n is this. That means, it takes values 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. See, A square will become A1 becomes this matrix, and A2, that is A into A square. So, we have to multiply 2 matrix. So, then also you will get 1 plus 2 into 2 minus 4 into 2 and 2 1 minus 4, that is what you are going to get for A square. So, and we have to going to prove this by using principle of mathematical induction. We have to prove this by principle of mathematical induction, which we have already studied in first POC. So, what is given here? A is equal to 3 minus 4, 1 minus 1, and what is that? A power n, I will take it as P of n, that is A power n is equal to 1 plus 2n minus 4n n 1 minus 2n. Okay. So, now we have to prove this in 3 steps, which is first step is for n is equal to 1. So, whether it is true or false, we have to check that for n is equal to 1. So, in what is that? P of 1 is equal to a power n. 1 is equal to 1 plus 2 times 1 minus 4 times of 1, 1, 1 minus 2 times of 1. What is this? So, obviously, this is equal to 1 plus 2, it will be 3, and 4 into minus 4 into 1 is minus 4, and 1, and what is this? 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Hence, it is true, right? See, what is this? A power n. A power 1 is a only, hence it is true with this one. Hence, we can say that for n is equal to 1, which is true, which is true. Similarly, we have to prove the result for n is equal to k. So, now for I am going to take n is equal to k, so that I am going to prove the result is true for n is equal to k, where k is some positive integer. Okay. So, now what happens to this is P of k is equal to a power k is equal to, so wherever n is there you put k. So, 1 plus 2k minus 4k and k 1 minus 2k. Okay. So, hence it is true for n is equal to k. Now, another last step is we have to show that the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. So, what about this? P of k plus 1 is equal to a to the power. We are putting n is equal to k plus 1. K plus 1, this can be written as a power k into a power 1. Okay, that is understood. Now, we know that what is a power k. From this we have a power k 1 plus 2k minus 4k, k and 1 minus 2k into a. What is a? 3 minus 4, 1 minus 1. So, now you multiply this two. What you are going to have is multiply this first row into first column, that is 3 plus 3 into 2 6k and minus 4k. Okay. And similarly first row second column, that is minus 4 minus 8k and what is this? Plus 4k divided, and another one is 3k and 1 times of this is plus 1 minus 2k and here minus 4k, what is this? Minus 1 plus 2k. So, now that can be written as, so what is this? 3 plus 2k and that is minus 4 plus, sorry, minus 4k and here which is what is that? K plus 1. See, 3 minus 2 k and plus 1 is here, and this one is minus 1 minus 2k, and this can be written as minus of this 1 plus 2k. And see this, I can rewrite this. What is that? Minus 1 minus 2k. See, I can rewrite this as, look at this, 3 plus 2k I am going to write as 1 plus 2 plus 2k. I can write like this. See, I can write like this. From this two terms I can take 2 as a common term, then I will have 2 times of k plus 1, and here also I will take minus 4 as a common term, minus 4 times of k plus 1, and here already which is k plus 1 itself, and minus 1 minus 2k I can write as, see here, minus 1 minus 2k, and this can be written as, see, look at this, I want to write this in the form of, see, 1 minus 2 times k plus 1, understand? See, in that form I am going to write it. See, 1 minus 2k minus 2. What is that? 1 minus 2k minus 2 can be written as, see, this can be written as that form. So, that is, I can write that 1 minus 2k minus 2. See, from these two terms I can take 2 as a common term. So that I will have 2 times k plus 1. Understand? See, wherever n is there, we have k plus 1. See, 1 plus 2 times of k plus 1 minus 4 times of k plus 1, k plus 1, and 1 minus 2 times of k plus 1. Is this result is true for n is equal to 1, n is equal to k, as well as n is equal to k plus 1. This is how we are going to prove this one. Next problem. The problem is AB are symmetric matrices. We have to prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. So, when you say A is symmetric, so I am going to prove it here. See, A is symmetric, B is symmetric, we have to show that AB minus BA is skew symmetric matrix. See, if they have given that, what they have given is A is symmetric. If A is symmetric means what? A dash is equal to A. That means transpose of A is the matrix itself, and similarly B is also symmetric, that is B dash is equal to B. What we are going to prove is this one is skew symmetric matrix. What is skew symmetric matrix? A prime is minus A or minus A dash is A. So, whatever it is. So, now we are going to prove this. So, first you have to take the transpose of this one, AB minus BA transpose is equal to, what is this? So, you know that A minus B prime or dash is equal to A dash minus B dash. This is the property of transpose matrix. So, similarly you can apply that. What is that? AB transpose minus BA transpose. So, another property we have, that is AB transpose is, what is that? B transpose, A transpose. So, similarly you can apply that. What is BA transpose? A transpose into B transpose. You can apply here B transpose, A transpose minus, what is this? A transpose, B transpose. As you know that, what is A dash? A. What is B dash? B. What is B dash now? Since those are symmetric, B and A minus, what is this? A, B. Since the given thing is A and B are symmetric matrix, that is what we have used here. So, now what is this? So, now if I take minus out, what you are going to have is AB minus B, understand? See, this is what shows the matrix AB minus BA is skew. Look at this, what is LHS part? AB minus BA transpose is negative of that. This is what the condition for skew symmetric matrix. This proves that AB minus BA is the skew symmetric matrix. Next problem. In this problem, we are going to find the values of x, y, z, and here one condition is given, A dash into A, that is transpose of A into A is equal to I. So, now we have to take that condition they have given, A dash into A is equal to I. What is A dash? Take the transpose. So, 0, 2y, z, x, y minus z, x minus y, z into A. What is A? 0, 2y, z, x, y minus z, x minus y, z is equal to I. What is I? The identity matrix. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So, now you multiply this. So, you know that the multiplication, first row into first column 0, x square plus x into x, x square, and what is this? It will become 0. What is this? Plus xy minus xy, and this becomes 0. What is this? Minus xz plus xz, and here for second row, first column, 2y into 0, it will become 0. What is this? Xy minus xy, and here 4y square plus y into y square, minus into minus becomes plus. So, y square plus y square is 2y square, and next is 2 yz minus yz plus yz, and here it will become 0, then minus xz plus xz, and this 2 yz, and here minus yz, and this minus yz, and here z square plus z square plus z square equated to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay. So, now simplify this. So, here, so 2 yz and minus y, and this is minus y times plus z, which is minus. So, now simplify this, 2x square, and this becomes 0, and this becomes 0, this becomes 0, and 6y square, and this becomes 0, this becomes 0, and this becomes 0, and this is 3z square is equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So, now these are equal matrix, you can equate the corresponding elements over here. So, this implies 2x square is equal to 1, and 6y square is equal to 1, and 3z square is equal to 1. So, now what is x will be? X will be plus or minus 1 by root 2, and y will be plus or minus 1 by root 6, and z will be plus or minus 1 by root 3. These are the values of x, y, z, and this completes chapter number 3, matrices, and practice more number of problems on 5 mark question. What is the 5 mark question in this chapter is? So, they wanted to ask you to show that they will give 3 by 3 matrix, and they ask you to show that a cube some minus 3a square plus 3a plus 2i is equal to 0. So, that kind of problems will be 5 marks, and regards to transfers of a matrix they will give for 5 marks, and as well as on this today we have solved the inverse of a matrix, that is 3 marks, of which is most expected question. So, kindly do more problems on this chapter, because this chapter looks easy, but when you are solving it, it will get confuses you. So, you overcome about all these difficulties, you have to practice. So, this completes the chapter. Till then, Sarah.